Hello and a warm welcome to each and every one of you. Here's another episode of Mars Anomalies brought to you by the Mars MRO. This is the Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter. We're at a site in Green Crater in a region of Mars called Noachis Terra. Before we get started, a Happy New Year to each and every one of you. I hope 2023 is going to be a good year for us all. Let's have a look at the original photograph and get right into the anomalies. The high-rise team calls this one monitoring dust devil tracks. It was acquired on the 28th of September 2020 at 25.3 centimeters per pixel resolution. The images I'll be showing you are cropped from the JP2 black and white map projected file, 570 megabytes in size. There's a look at the low-res black and white, and the anomalies are scattered about this region, and there are the dust devil tracks that NASA says they are tracking or monitoring. So the site's located in green in the center of the screen, at 52 degrees, 53 minutes south, 8 degrees, 33 minutes west. So to start off with, we're looking at that strange anomaly right there, folks. Could be natural, could be caused by wind erosion, but let's zoom in and take a closer look. And it sticks out to me like a sore finger. We've got this oval-shaped object on top of a semi-rectangular block. Of course, this is hollowed out or carved out around the item. Could that be caused by wind erosion, or was it constructed that way? We'll have a look at some more of these strange types of occurrences. Then we're looking at the block over there in the center of the screen, about 12 meters long. And we can see straight edges to it, right angle, and then a smaller object placed just off the center, right there on the top. We're looking at these two anomalies as well. Let's zoom in on the item to the left, which is about 8 meters across. It seems to be part of a larger structure which is covered in sand. So I have a rectangular item over here to the right, this smooth, flat surface. Then we've got symmetry and geometry to this shape, and it looks like it has a rounded design to it, and right there on the top in its center we've got a dome-like object or part. Then we'll be zooming in on the items over here to the right. Again, we have smaller objects or protrusions. These are spherical in shape, placed in the centers of these two larger items underneath. Then we get to a very strange occurrence where we have two of these small objects placed on top of larger structures. Let's have a look at the two in the center over there. One on the left, I would say, is about 10 meters across. Check out the two small objects that seem to be placed on top of each of these. Distance between them is virtually identical. Normally we see 3 in a row, we see 3 placed in a triangular shape, T shape, but to see 2, and that occurs often in this area, is quite strange. We're looking at the 2 items placed on that part, which is about 12 meters across. And here you can see the 2 similar items placed in the center of this object. And then finally, this totally out of place item, which is about 18 meters across. Check out the well-defined straight edges to it, right angles, got parallel sides. It looks almost metallic in nature. Then it seems to have layers to it, or steps. Check that out, folks, 3 layers. And then, could that be a hole, or is it a shadow cast by a small object to the left? And then this over here looks like a pipe with a right angle to it over there. Looks like openings, yeah, on the top and on the right hand side. Then over here to the right with another block. Could this be some type of outpost or ancient structure? Alright, let's go down to Green Crater, to Noachis Terra, and the site is located right here, folks. You can see NASA has scanned this site numerous times, so obviously there's something there of high interest. Let's have a look at those anomalies briefly again, just for summary's sake. Check out the 2 smaller objects on top of those. What are the chances of nature producing so many that are similar? Then over here to the right, I found this huge block, triangular in shape, and I have featured another one virtually identical in size and shape, with a small item placed in its center. This is also rather strange. Looks almost organic in nature, like a fossilized shell. Difficult to say what that is, guys. We need boots on the ground to go and check these things out. That there's about 8 meters across. Let's have a look at one last site to the east, where we find more repetitions of these patterns. There's another 2, and it reminds me of the knobs, the protrusions that we find at the lost megalithic city of the Inca. Again, check out the row of smaller items there. Right angle, very well defined edges to that piece, partially covered over in sand. And there's that T-shaped depiction I was talking of earlier, and that we see quite often on Mars as well. So what do you guys think? Are we looking at similar constructions to this which we find here on Earth? Check, there's also a triangle depicted there. That row of smaller items there is also repeated over here. And with that said, we've reached the end of this presentation. I hope you enjoyed it. As I said in the beginning, Happy New Year to each and every one of you. Let's see if in 2023 I can find even better smoking gun evidence. But for now, this is what I have up to now. How long have I been doing this? About 4 years, just over 4 years. I'll see you guys in the next video very soon. Take care. Cheers for now.